guys, so I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, all that good stuff, and by now Canada's getting kind of old. Well, kinda. So ever since I got back, people have been asking me, Thomas, how is Canada? And I just can't look at them and say, motherfucker, go look at my other vlogs. I can't say that because, well, I really never really showed them much stuff in the vlogs. You see streets and you see some of the sights, but not of what really went down. So I decided to give you guys the story, our infamous story of the first 3 nights.
Okay, so before the story even starts, let me tell you why we chose Canada. Now, when we were trying to book a trip, we were trying to decide a place where we could all enjoy it. Now, Jesse and I aren't both at the legal age to drink yet. So when we found out that in Canada, the legal drinking age is 19, well, we were both like, So I just wanted to sum that up. Now, the story begins with us. First day in the morning, we all went to go eat breakfast. Now, like I said, to us, being at the legal age in Canada and being able to order a beer in the morning, that's the best thing ever. So what do you think we did? We ordered a beer, all of us. I ordered pancakes with a side of beer. Jesse ordered some eggs, steak, and a side of beer. And our good friend Jatter ordered beer. So, I mean, we were already starting in the very morning. How crazy is that? Now we were like, hey, you know what? We should go sightsee. We should check out the streets because we're going to be here for a while. Might as well start discovering some places, some bars around here, some pubs. So we're all walking around and we come to this pub. Now, at the time, we didn't know how awesome this pub was going to be, how involved with our lives, how involved with our vacation this pub was going to be. Now, this pub is known as Lamplighter. We all walked in there and it's still morning. Obviously, there's no people around. So we look around and we're like, hey, this is a cool pub, but, you know, there isn't any people, so I guess we should keep on walking and try to find other pubs around here too, just so we get a good feel for the place. Now, of course, before leaving, we all got a beer. Now, fast forward around 11 hours. We all get ready, and we were all really stoked because when we were over here, we saw this club in Vancouver that was called The Cellar. We all saw videos of what was going on in there, and we're like, oh, heck yes, let's all go. So we all grabbed a taxi, and we headed straight there. Now, as we got out, we started walking toward it, and I already had a feeling. I was like, no, I don't see any people around. I don't know what's going on. We got closer and closer, and oh no, just like I thought, the place was closed. So we look around, we're like, oh, man, so what do we do now? I mean, no, we don't want to go home. That's stupid. So Jatter goes, hey, you know what? Let's just head back to that one pub we went to earlier. That first pub we went to in the morning. Right? You know, that's a good idea. Let's go. Let's grab a taxi and let's go. So now we arrive at Lamplighter, and there's people there. This place is kind of popping. Like, all right, cool. We get out, and we all sit down. Now we're all drinking. We're all just having fun, you know, having guy talk. Yeah, this is awesome. It's so cool to be traveling with you guys. Now, out of the corner of my eye, I see this poor waitress just running around trying to get everybody's order, just trying to get everybody's food, beers, and drinks. And she's just going crazy. I felt so bad for her. As I stared at her, Jesse has a bright idea to go, hey, waitress! Waitress! Hey! Now the waitress, she just turns to us and says, yes? How can I help you? And Jesse goes, 3 shots of Patron, please. Okay. They'll be right up. Just like that, 3 shots of Patron. So we all grab our shots. We all raise a toast. Over the lips and through the gums, 3 drunk douchebags, here they come. Those shots were delicious. But as soon as we put down our glasses, guess who orders 3 more? Hey! Waitress! Waitress! Yes, sir. How can I help you? 3 more shots of Patron, please. Coming right up. And just as quick as the first 3, they come right at us. Down the hatch they go. Now we're all talking, and suddenly Jesse stops and he goes, "Sorry guys, nature calls." He gets up and goes to the restroom. Now you're probably thinking, Thomas, why are you telling us this? This has nothing to do with the story. You're telling us that Jesse went to go take a piss? Well, just wait up, okay? Just wait up. It's an important part of the story. Now as he's off, at the corner of my eye, I see him come out of the restroom and he starts talking to the waitress. Me and Jada then just start talking, you know, more guy talk. And suddenly Jesse comes and sits down. Now he just grabs his beer and he starts drinking. Alright, cool. Now as the night progresses, we're all just hanging out, we're talking to people around us, we're having a great time. Suddenly Jesse gets really quiet. And he goes, "Guys, I need to tell you something." And we all look at him. "What's wrong, man? Are you okay? Are you fine?" And he goes, well, not really. Remember those shots of Patron?" We're like, "Yeah, man, thanks. Those were amazing. You're awesome, dude. Thank you." And he goes, "Well, I just found out there were $15 a shot." We're like, "What? What the hell?" Now, maybe we'll be like, $15, whatever. You know, $15, add it all up, that's actually not that much. But you have to take into consideration, we're all college students. We have part-time jobs. We don't have that much money. And I know what you're thinking. Then, guys, why the hell did you take a trip all the way to Canada? Well, to that, sir, I say, shut up. But nonetheless, I try to calm my friend down. I try to calm Jesse down. I put my fakest smile on and I go, "Hey, man, don't worry about it. Just stop drinking. I mean, we've all had enough. You've had enough. We'll stop tonight and we'll just hang out, okay? Just stop. Is that cool?" Jesse's all sad, and me and Jed are just drinking our beer, nice, cautiously now, mind you. And suddenly, this pretty girl comes over, and she starts talking to me. "Okay, Thomas, we get it. You don't have to say that. You could have left that part out. Okay, guys, once again, shut up. This is part of the story. I assure you." So she comes over, she starts talking to me. She goes, "Hey, come over here. Come sit down with me." I'm like, "Alright, later, dudes." Now, I start talking to him, and as soon as I look over, Jesse and Jed are just vanished. I'm like, great. Now I have to find him. But after I'm done talking to her. So we start talking, and I ask her, "So, what's your name?" She goes, "Well, my name is Evelyn. What's your name?" I'm like, "Well, my name's Thomas, and me and my buddies just came down." And she goes, "Oh, that's cool. So where are you guys from?" I'm like, We're from California." "Cool. So how do you like in Vancouver?" I'm like, "It's awesome, you know. We spent so much money already, and we're having a blast." And she goes, "Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom. When I come back, stay here, okay?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure, no problem." Now I'm standing there, and she leaves. And from the distance, I hear this crowd just yelling at the top of their lungs, "Yeah, all right!" And someone through all those voices, I hear a familiar voice. And I'm like, no way. So I start walking toward that sound, and what I saw was just so disappointing. I saw a crowd, and they're all having beers, and they're like yelling. I spot one of those people, and guess who it is? It's none other than Jesse, having 2 beers in his hand, drinking like no other. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? This is... You already spent like $200 by yourself on booze. And he goes, yeah, man, but it's his birthday. I'm like, what? It's like, it's his birthday. I'm having fun, you know? We had to celebrate. I'm like, yeah, dude, but you... And then as a mid-sentence, he starts walking to the bar. I'm like, where are you going? And he goes, I'm gonna buy him a shot. I'm like, a shot? Don't you remember how much they cost? He goes, but it's his birthday. I'm like, that doesn't matter, man. You're gonna spend all your money on your first day here. He goes, but it's his birthday. Can I just get him a shot? And I go, and I eventually fold, and I go, okay, but just one shot. He goes, yay! One shot, please. Gets it, takes it to his new friend, and eventually start partying. Now, out of this whole ordeal, I start to wonder, where the hell is Jatter? I still haven't found him. He eventually comes straight from the restroom, orders a beer, and goes straight to the party circle. They're all drinking. We're like, yeah, let's drink. I'm like, you guys are nuts. You guys are gonna spend all your money, and I joined the party too. All right, yeah, So, we all had so much fun the first night. We were like, all right, it's time to call it a night. It's time just to head back. So we pick up a taxi and we go home. Now that's the first night. The night Jesse spent so much money that it was just so unbelievable. Now the night doesn't totally end there. There's one last part. Now somewhere through the night, I can't quite remember, Jesse got the idea to get up and he goes, you know, I gotta go to the restroom. We're like, all right, dude, you don't have to tell us. He goes, all right. As he's going, this guy just flopped straight on his face. I'm like, oh my god, that must have hurt. Are you okay, Jesse? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he knocked out on the floor. He was just sleeping like a baby. We're like, well, I don't want to wake him up. I mean, he seems so peaceful.